welcome to Crime Bites, the show where we talk about some truly bizarre and disturbing crime cases. My name is Liz, and today is supposed to be True Crime Tuesday, and it still might be. I got up and I uploaded my episode nice and early, like 6:40ish this morning, only to be smacked with a copyright claim, which, fair enough, if I'm using your clip, you can decide if it's fair use enough or not. I'm still learning, but today they went in limited viewing as well, so I'm pretty sure you can't even see it while I'm sorting that out. At least not over here at the US. I have a couple of views, so if you can see it, let me know where you are from. And yeah, that'd be cool. But ironically, that's forcing me to put this out today. And I was thinking about doing it for this Friday anyhow and making it like Fun Furious Friday or something like that. I'm still brainstorming. I also thought I'd share a little goal I have with you guys as well. I'm personally proud of myself. True Crime Tuesday was a goal of mine for a while, and I've been kind of on it since this last go. So I want to share another goal. I probably should tell, hey buddy, Scoot's here. So I wanted to get out there on the Long Island Sound, on that beach I go to, and look for some sharks on an inflatable. Smaller sharks, mind you, and maybe talk about some shark attacks. I don't know, shark stories, if you will, where the shark is the perpetrator. My sister even bought me a raft, so I don't know. The area is pretty safe. There was a 8-foot great white spotted a couple years ago, but I don't know. Stay tuned maybe for a bonus episode or two like that this summer, especially now since I said it and I said I would, so see how that works. Anyhow, I don't know if it will be comedy or serious. If it's an attack, obviously serious. Maybe we'll get into some shark comedy. I don't know. Something about angry animals. I have a soft spot for them, especially the small angry animals. I still wouldn't want one attacking me, but anyhow, let's meet Frank. I found Frank on Facebook, as people do, and I've already shared this twice. I found it on the Sage and Salt Apothecary Sage and Salt Apothecary page. However you say that, of all places, and if I'm not crediting the original owner, feel free to pin that in the comments. That's where I found it. And I'm going to share Frank's story with you. Everyone meet Frank. Frank is a 40-pound snapping turtle that wandered into a community where he did not belong. Frank needed to be escorted back to his local pond where he couldn't go snippity-snap on anyone or cute puppies. So my friend and I jumped into action. Within about 2 minutes, it was pretty apparent that Frank is a gigantic fucking asshole. Here we see Frank getting all high and mighty and turn to run the away from us and get to the nearest basket of puppies that he could then chompity chomp simply because he's a giant fuck. I apologize for the language, but doesn't it add flavor? Let me tell you something, Frank. Your dreams of being a Godzilla-like terror on humanity are fucking over. You picked the wrong town, Frank. You picked the wrong fucking town. Not like Frank was gonna make it easy on me, though. Here's Squeakle. I swear to God, this bastard just hissed and shit everywhere before we got him to calm the fuck down. Frank then realized he was so instead of cooperating and getting a free ride back to his pond, oh no. Frank here decides he is 5 fucking years old and he sits the fuck down and goes limp. Honestly, Frank, grow the fuck up. You think that other turtles are acting like this at your age, Frank? No. Frank here probably thought at this point we were unqualified to deal with a shelled prehistoric asswipe, but his ass was wrong. So wrong. Needless to say, Frank was pretty fucking upset about the whole ordeal and bitched the entire 10 minutes back to Casa de Frank. And just when I thought my life was gonna get just a little bit easier, Frank goes and torpedo shotgun pisses all over my foot. Fuck you, Frank! That's low even for you, you pancake shelled dickweed. We fucking lassoed the shit out of you, Frank. Long story short, we got Frank back home and saved the entire town. Frank was not hurt and treated the whole situation with care because I'm a bigger and more mature person than you, Frank, you son of a bitch. I'm just whoever helped lasso Frank's angry ass home. I love those things so much. Frank is a pretty big snapping turtle, and we have those around here. They're super cool, but exactly like our narrator described them. I've rescued a few Franks in my time. One was about that size last summer, too. I just helped him out of the road, though. The trick is to, like, I don't know, cut them in half with your eyes and then grab, like, the lower half. The lower the better, because their necks can get like really long, and it's important not to grab them by their tails though. Along the halfway mark thing isn't foolproof. I looked online and they said like on the shell behind the back legs, but don't grab the tail. It seems to work for me though, maybe like the 3/4 point. So when we talk about animals, I do want to go through a couple maybe fun facts about the animals we talk about. Usually it will be sharks, but today it's the snapping turtle. First of all, these guys can get big. You'll rarely see them, at least in this part of North America. I know some ponds have a decent amount of them around here, but other than that, like barely ever. They have huge front claws, and they're about as strong as bear claws, but they only use them for digging. There is a rumor that they could snap off your finger or toes, but they aren't actually known to do so. They're actually known to avoid confrontations and are considered quite docile animals. Just don't put that to the test like with Frank, I think. The common snapping turtle is also the New York State reptile chosen by the New York elementary school children. Anyhow, guys, I hope you got a laugh out of Frank's story. Does anyone have their own snapping turtle story? Drop it in the comments if you want, and let me know if you want to hear any funny animal bits as well. I'm going to see if my copyright issues for today's episode resolve themselves. If not, I'm going to end up having to re-edit it, but I kind of would rather keep it as is with the clips that kind of highlight this toxic relationship I'm going over. So I will be back next week with our first mother-related case, and I hope you are enjoying the lovely weather. Spring is just, it's coming here, and it's great. And so keep your eyes out for Franks and stay safe out there. Bye!